Ever tried chasing waves?
Things have been looking really rough for Natlan lately. There are more and more commissions from the Adventurers Guild, and they're all related to the Abyss. Just waiting around won't do us any good. Let's go and see if there's anything we can do to help.
I see. Thank you so much. The Adventurers Guild has been overwhelmed these days.
No worries at all. We've always valued the strength of adventurers. Given the current situation, it's vital that we all work together. Since we're facing the same enemies, I'll send you the intel we've collected on the Abyss so far. Then we can take a look at how to coordinate our efforts.
All right. Thank you so much.
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Got any new commissions?
You two have come just in time. I've got some good news. The Pyro Archon has finished assembling her forces and stationed them all across Natlan. Given how the Abyss has ramped up its activities lately, we can no longer afford to act only after receiving news of an invasion. So the Pyro Archon suggested that the Scions of the Canopy and the Adventurers Guild focus on collecting and disseminating intel. Once we receive word of enemy activity, we can notify the nearest camp and the stationed fort. Yes, precisely. This should also allow us to focus on gathering information, rather than running around and trying to tackle everything at once. So please also take a chance to relax, you two. You've been working hard these days, and this will be a good opportunity for some well-deserved rest.
So that's the plan. Whew, we can finally stop and take a break. Paimon knows that. It's not like Paimon just wanted to lay here and do nothing.
The movements of the Abyss are always unpredictable. There have also been times when it suddenly became more active in the past. The people here generally see it as, once the disaster is over, everyone will return to their normal lives. We just all hope that day will be sooner.
Oh, right. Most people have no idea just how bad the situation has gotten in the Night Kingdom. Oh, hey, Kachina! Are you feeling better now? Wow! So we'll finally get to meet Shilonen, the legendary forger of ancient names! Paimon still can't believe anyone could forge those. Hey, have some confidence in yourself, Kachina. After all, you're already a victor of the Night Warden Wars.
Ah, yes, so I've heard. So young, and yet you've already got quite the reputation. Wait, are you Outlanders?
Yep, we're travelers who just arrived in Natland not too long ago.
No, I mean, I was aware that you're travelers. It's just no one told me that you're Outlanders. No, the only thing she said is that a new hero had pledged himself to the plan. But we'd need to forge an ancient name to ensure he'd be able to return. And she did mention that it would be quite... But I seem to understand where the true difficulty lies now. Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm used to it, really. The pyro arc... Anyway, but... Whew, as you probably know, we forge ancient names by engraving the heroic deeds of an individual who will become the first hero of that particular name. But they were all...
Yeah, that's right.
Then those deeds haven't been recorded by the Night Kingdom. To take it one step further, even if you had performed heroic deeds in that land, as an Outlander, your actions still wouldn't have been recorded by our land. Only memories and experiences that have been acknowledged by the Wyab can be used as a basis for an ancient name. Even the greatest of craftsmen cannot create something out of thin air, you know.
Seems the Wyab don't want just anyone to get in.
Mawika, of all people, should know better than anyone. Yet she's still in...
Oh, Paimon get...
Ugh, don't remind me. Well, if she gave me this order, then she believed... In other words, the order is...
Oh, not only has she accepted...
The key is getting the Wyab to somehow acknowledge...
We heard the voice. If we can talk to her again, maybe we...
Well, every tribe has... Plus, considering... I don't... We need to find a consultant.
Oh, we've heard that. A person who...
I've heard that to get her...
I hate to break it to you.
Huh.
Well, yeah.
Great going, Mawika. In that case, I'll also write you a letter on your behalf.
Paimon sure hopes a Hal won't interrupt when...
All right, Kanich is a seasoned negotiator. Please just give me a moment to write the letter.
Sounds good. We'll take a stroll in the meantime.
I'm sorry to put this on you, Kanich. It's just that you're probably the only person who knows how to deal with her. Oh, wait, so Kachina and the Traveler also know about the plan?
Right. She mentioned there are 6 heroes and that Shilonen is one of 4 that have already...
Oh, well, then I suppose there's no need to keep any secrets between...
Seat Lolly knows him too?
Given how the Masters of the Night Wind love to babble about dreams and revelations, they're already a pretty strange bunch to most. I've never met Auroran, but if they consider him the odd one, he's got to be pretty far out there.
Huh. Makes sense. But Paimon wonders how Seat Lolly could be the first one to notice Auroran's disappearance if she spends the whole day in her room.
Huh, so if I'm following, you mean we'll help her investigate Auroran and the captain's whereabouts?
Yeah. Plus, we kind of owe her one anyway.
Ah, this is a pretty well thought out plan. Then, yeah, I'll leave my Okay, then let's part ways.
The most important part of going out to have fun is...
Oh, it's time to meet up with Shilonen. Let's ask her how things have been going. Hey, Shilonen, how's everything going?
Oh, hi, Traveler. I have bad news. Seat Lolly did not reply to our request. Although, I suppose...
Huh? You mean she didn't even bother to give Kenichi a response?
Yeah, well, she can be also quite eccentric, though she's one of the most gifted people around. Even the Masters of the Night Wind often struggle to work with her. My guess is that she probably has other reasons for not deigning us with... But let's go to the stadium and see if we can meet her there. If we do get a chance to talk to her in person, we can still try to work something out.
That's true. Let's go.
Carving waves!
Paimon doesn't see it?
Well, we tried to be as considerate as we could, but she's under no obligation.
That might be true, but this is still a request from the Pyro Archon, right? Shouldn't the subject always answer the...
A subject? Well, if you ask me, I'd say we're all more like friends with the Archon. Yes, Mawika is our leader, but that doesn't mean there's any kind of tall barrier between us. The only thing is that she often has very high expectations of us.
Huh. So even though she's super powerful, it sounds like she's actually unlike that old hag Granny Eatsley, right? Does she think she can ignore us just because she's famous? You all talk about her like she's some kind of huge deal, but she didn't even bother to reply to our letter! If that's what aging does to you, Paimon never wants to get old.
Oh, really? So, that's how you see me?
Huh? Who's there? Who's talking next to Paimon?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a disgruntled old hag, right? Come on, relax. I'm sure my bark's worse than my bite.
Huh? See, Lolly.
Wait, you're
Yes, Granny Eatsley. But emphasis on Eatsley, not Granny. You must know this trope from light novels, surely. They use it all the time. The young man who's actually the oldest person in the room. The girl next door who turns out to be Oh, wipe that look off your face! You've seriously never seen an older lady that doesn't look her age? Okay, well, don't go thinking it's a...
Did I forget to mention? She's called Granny, but, she's actually pretty young. It was an honest mistake. I guess we've just gotten used to it.
I'm sorry. So, how old are you actually?
What? How dare you? Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady her age?
Paimon really didn't mean to offend you, it's just that... your case seems really unique. Oh, Paimon just wanted to apologize, but now she's putting more and more of her foot in her mouth. Really, Paimon just got a little mad since we thought, well, you were gonna...
It was my idea to invite you here, Seat Lolly.
All right. I was only joking. I didn't mean to chastise anyone. I received Kenichi's letter and was planning to attend this meeting. Since I had already decided to come, I figured there was no need to draft a reply that simply... But, of course... It's also natural for people to get held up by one thing or another as they're trying to leave the house.
At first, I was thinking of quietly sneaking over, but since you were already here waiting for me, I started to think about how I should phrase... Anyway, that's the whole story.
Was she...
When the Masters of the Night Wind say they struggle dealing with her.
Anyway, Shilonen, I heard that you require my help in crafting an ancient...
Correct. The situation isn't like...
I see. So Mawika has asked you to forge an ancient name for an Outlander. Well, that would be a first. And you've also heard all about Auroron. I must say, he's always been a good kid. I can't see him joining the Fatui of his own volition. He must have been coerced somehow.
Yeah, that's why we came here to ask you. We'll help bring Auroron back if you help us solve the problems of forging the ancient name. What do you think?
I suppose I'll just call you Traveler for now. Traveler, come here. Let me take a good look at you. Wealth leads to unending conflicts between people. A weary yet free soul. Those are all... Huh?
Huh? What thing? Don't scare Paimon. Is the Traveler gonna be okay?
Shoo! That should do it. You've just returned from the Night Kingdom, so some fragments of souls were still...
Isn't that kinda like...
It's nothing as serious as that. If left unattended, the most it could do is stir up some chaos in your mind, and generally worsen...
Well, in that case, better to get rid of them.
It was nothing. Shilonen, let's follow your proposal. Once you've brought Auroron back...
The Lord of the Night? But don't...
Something this important is beyond their jurisdiction. The Lord of the Night is an ancient entity that rules over the entire Night Kingdom, constantly borrowing the power of the sacred flame.
Oh, so you're basically saying it's...
Not exactly. Just listen carefully to what I'm about. But I will need to...
I can go. It'll probably be a long...
Sounds good. Then we'll go with St. Lolly to track down Auroron.
The Fatui are nothing to scoff at, so please...
Yep, we'll be...
All right, now it's time for us to catch the... Oh, I'm sorry I made you wait earlier. It was actually because he has always lived alone. And interestingly enough, I saw some slash marks in the...
Oh, sounds like...
But... that's not to say that I believe he's... and I'm...
You can count on...
All right. This is the spot. An eyewitness claimed to... I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Auroron really is a good kid. I see no reason why he'd suddenly get in... I'm convinced that what the witnesses saw was actually the Fatui coercing him. Or, however, I doubt it.
Didn't Kanich say that she's a big name in that land? Feels kinda weird to see her so frustrated.
Auroron? Well, he was left at the side of the road as an infant. He learned a lot from us. And once he reached adulthood, he built himself a house out in the countryside. He spends most of his days growing vegetables and raising aphids. He's always been such a good kid. He would even get his friends to deliver whole well, let's keep looking. He's been raising phlogiston aphids for a long time. Let's follow the phlogiston
Huh? What trail?
Oh, right. I forgot. Here. Huh? How about now?
What do you see? Whoa, Paimon can see.
That's right. I used a spell to...
Wow, you can even share your senses with it?
It requires a very rare spell that most people aren't adept at. But don't worry, it's a cinch for me. Between the two of you, when I held your hand just... Anyway, we'll need to...
Over here, this way! See, Lolly might say a lot of deep and confusing stuff, but this spell of hers is really something.
What does she mean by deep and confusing? As far as elderly shamans go... but is my way of speaking still not trendy enough? I've already... Or perhaps I'm still not fashionable enough? But that can't be, right?
Huh? Was that Seat Lolly's voice?
Now that I think about it, it's a good thing I found some helpers this time. Oh? They appeared...
Hey, looks like there's a new camp over there!
Let's go take a look.
Yep, judging by Paimon's experience as a guy...
Wait. The phlogiston here is a bit odd. Let me see.
Paimon sees a small...
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Night Wind. Only someone from our tribe would recognize it. So Auroron was indeed being threatened. We've got... leaving such a subtle mark implies that he was trying to be discreet. If they notice us, we can just charge in and fight them to the death. But what if my darling grandson is also there? I can't have him caught in the crossfire. No, I've got to be careful. Otherwise he'd get hit as well. How annoying. No.
There are traces of people staying here, too!
Wait a second. The phlogiston around here is... I can also smell a mix of elements in the air. Pyro, electro, and some other elements as well.
Kaniche told us that you were super amazing. No wonder you can sense so many more things than us.
It's about time that little brat said something nice. There are signs of a struggle here. Judging from what's left on the scene, there must have been a fight. But after that, the factions seem to have gone their separate ways. Both the phlogiston and the elemental traces in the air support that.
Do you still remember the little mark we found before? Paimon's thinking, what if Auroron wanted to leave another distress signal, but was caught by the fatigue?
Given there are two signals leading from... I'll take this direction. Auroron, what the heck were you doing? It's one thing to trouble me.
And off she go. Traveler, did you hear all of that as well? Once Seat Lolly left, that voice went away as well. So you were thinking the same thing. Paimon, she did say that she was quite adept at this spell, and it doesn't sound like she... If you think about it, she's really got a lively inner world. Paimon sees some traces here. Let's follow them and see if we can find anything up ahead. Did you find something? Huh. So we can't tell. That's weird. The phlogiston trail, but he can't have just evaporated into thin air, right?
So, you can hear the sounds of the wind from beneath the earth. I'm very sorry, but please do not move. I have no desire to hurt you. I apologize that our first meeting has to take place like this. It's just that you're much like one of those animals with ears that perk up as soon as it senses danger in their environment. And given your combat proficiency, I would not have been able to gain an advantage over you if you were anywhere else in the world. However, you're now in the Night Kingdom, a familiar domain to the masters of... Hello, traveler. I'm Auroron, the one you've been searching for. Ah, the Fatui's custody. I see. So even Granny has told you that I was coerced by the Fatui. I'm afraid you've been brought here by a lie, like a false omen in the lingering... My friend and I only left those traces to lure you here. Deceiving you was never our true intent, however. It was simply the fastest and most feasible way for us to set up a meeting.
Greetings, traveler from afar.
Be careful with this traveler. His soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more fragile in the process. It's taking all my concentration to hold on to him.
It was I who tasked Auroron with leaving the traces to lead you here, and I who used the Master's ritual to bring your soul to the Night Kingdom. I've heard much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleagues. Given the present situation in Natlan, I would like to sincerely request a formal meeting with you, in person. I will use the opportunity to explain my goals and motivations to you, as well as why I mistrust Malwika, the Pyro Archon. I believe there is little reason for you to blindly follow her. If you would like to hear our intel, then find us to the east of the stadium. But remember, not a word of this to anyone. I would like to avoid any further conflict.
You will see me again once you return to reality. No matter what I say, please, help me keep this a secret. This is all to avoid dragging Granny into this conflict.
Hey, why are you
See Lolly! He froze for a moment.
Could it have been those leftover remnants from the Night Kingdom? Do you have any itches or pain any? Don't worry. We can take a short break. Sorry, I know I asked for your help. But had I known you were feeling unwell...
If you're feeling sick, you should just say so.
A seasoned traveler must know the importance of not pushing in any... Need to be more...
Feeling better yet, traveler?
All right, let's get... I followed my phlogiston trail earlier to a stronghold...
Oh, so it's close by. Then let's head over right away.
Well, I recruited you to be my helper, which means we're... But if you want to make it up to me, then just be sure to fight extra hard when the time...
Carving waves! Need a surfboard?
Look over there.
Huh? Paimon thinks she sees someone in the middle of the camp.
That's Auroron.
All right, we'll take the lead.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Don't you have work to do?
I cannot see the... Without the sun, I cannot see the truth. You are currently blocking the light, so I must beseech you.
Huh? Okay, Mr. Philosopher. That's enough mumbo-jumbo.
Wow.
See, Lolly's struggling to control her...
Are you ready? On my count. You're still trying to resist? You've got no idea who you're up against.
Back into it.
Shower me with praise! Let my name echo in song!
Nice and spicy!
Let's light it up!
Let's shred, Sharky!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Hey, yeah!
Not breaking a sweat. Let's end this quickly.
Let's light it up!
No slacking off.
Off we go! Strike a pose! Woohoo! Amazing!
At the frying pan, into the fire!
Let the world come alive! Shower me with praise! Everybody stand back!
Action at the flame!
Let's end this quickly.
Off we go! Let's light it up! How dare you! Time to shine! Couldn't break the curse.
Eat this! Goomba, get them!
Off we go! Adventure!
Let's end this quickly.
Yoo-hoo! Let's light it up!
Nice and spicy!
Off we go! Everybody stand back! Let's light it! You're toast!
Get out of my way!
Faster!
My duty.
Showing you praise! Time to shine!
Miscalculated.
Strike a pose! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Let's move.
Let's light it up!
Cook this through.
Auroron!
Granny!
Paimon knows she's called Granny.
And greetings to you too. Gramp?
What did you just call?
Gramps? Is that not right?
How many times have I told you? It doesn't.
Oh, wait. He's not a child, is he? Don't tell.
Oh, your words have pierced my heart like a thorned vine.
Why are you so upset? You can just say yes.
Of course I'm not a child. It's just, Granny always taught me to show gratitude where it's due. Exactly.
But if you keep that up, then everyone's...
And do you think saying all of this is. Haven't I told you 100 times since you were a kid?
Be wary of beasts prowling around.
Oh, so you do remember, and you just chose to ignore them. I always knew that living on your own was going to get you into trouble sooner or later. But you won't always be able to rely on other people coming to your
I'm sorry, Granny. I'll be more careful.
Next time? Oh, good one. You think there'll be a next time after this? Not a chance.
No, they just asked me a lot of questions about Natlan.
Okay, now answer me honestly. Were you the one who...
Yes.
So why did you do...
Because they said they would need my help from there on out. They also said that if I refused, they'd just come to you, Granny, and
Hey! I'm no ordinary granny! Would they really dare to come after me? And you! Did the gods give you a break? Thankfully, the pyro are... Even if the truth that you see will soon manifest...
I'm sorry.
Forget it. We can submit the details of this camp. Let's clean this place up and get back to the city. Aurora...
Sounds good. Should I bring some of my home
Your... vegetable?
Yes. I grow a lot of fresh produce in my...
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. If you...
Recite the 3
Huh? No! You should emphasize that you were not in cahoots with the Fatui!
How exactly did the masters raise this?
Oh.
I see. So Auroron came to the captain's rescue because he promised to help him in exchange for Citlali's safety.
That's right. I'm sorry.
Now that you know Auroron was only trying to protect another member of his tribe.
We'll give her a full report. We'll let you...
Will I need to stay here?
Technically, yes. But if Miss Citlali...
Sure. I'd be happy to do that.
Understood. Thank you very much.
I understand. Thank you. And thank you
Well, at least you won't need to hide your face and...
Traveler, Paimon, thank you very much for your... Once Auroron is settled, I'll go talk to Shilonet.
Oh, thank you!
You scratch my back, come with me, Auroron.
Goodbye, Gramps.
We're finally done. All right, it's time to find some grub. Huh? What is it? What? The captain? Sorry. Paimon just didn't see that. Oh, that Auroron. What is he up to? He sounded all that stuff about protecting Seat Lolly and being forced to help the Fatui when he's actually been a willing accomplice. Yeah, you're right. Still, Paimon appreciates you telling her about this. Paimon will support your choice no matter what, so if you want to go, we can go together. We still have another whole day before the...
Benny's adventure team, assemble! Weird. Paimon doesn't see anyone. Oh. What was that?
Good evening. Nice to see you again.
It's you. You shouldn't pop up from behind.
I'm terribly sorry. It's just a force of habit.
And what's with you apologizing all the time? You sound so polite.
You're right. Granny tells me that too. Huh. Come to think of it, you remind me of her. Sometimes you two sound really similar, you know.
Oh, so you're gonna call Paimon Granny too now?
Well, I could. It's all clear. Over to you.
Excellent. The fact that you showed up proves that I was right about your character. Yet, there's been a lot of talk about you. Child told me that you're passionate about the unknown and willing to take risks. Rather than facing you as an enemy, I would much prefer to bring you to my side. If we allow the current state of things to continue, we will inevitably clash. And that's a scenario that I'd very much like to avoid. I've long heard of your exploits across the nations. Though you have crossed swords with my colleagues many times, I know that you are by no means an unreasonable, and once you've learned the truth that the Pyro Archon Malwika would never willingly share with you, you may just find it in your heart to consider my proposal.
I assume you've already been informed of the Pyro Archon's plan. In order to defeat the Abyss and save Natlan, she still needs 2 more heroes to appear.
Wait, how did you know that? Never mind. Guess that's not important now.
I've long kept a close eye on her plan. To be frank, it's an exceedingly risky plan. Will the heroes really appear? And even if any part of the plan goes awry, all of Natlan, even all of Teyvat, will pay for her mistakes. Now, you may have been led to believe that this is the only plan available to her. But what if I told you she's had another emergency plan all along, the details of which she has chosen to keep hidden from you?
An emergency plan?
Yes. A way to keep Natlan intact, even if her original plan fails. But given the painful cost of its execution, she has chosen to keep it as a mere backup plan. Whether this stems from hesitation, fear, or even naivete, I cannot say. But Natlan cannot afford to wait until she comes to her senses. My fear is that given the enormity of the decision, she will be reluctant to confront the dire reality we face until it is too late. There will be no time left to execute the backup plan, and all of Natlan will be lost to the Abyss. We have to make the decision for her, here and...
Yeah, do you have any evidence for all this? Just telling us us a bunch of scary stuff isn't enough, you know. Besides, wasn't it you who tried to seize the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa plan?
I knew you'd be clever enough to see. That's right. I did not seek the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa. Since I was defeated in battle, I must put to rest my thoughts about the Gnosis. But even so, my desire to save Natlan remains and now, I have found a new way to solve the crisis. We can implement it immediately if we reach an agreement.
Someone's here.
Huh? The captain disappeared!
Something is rapidly approaching.
Something? Bad news, chump! It's your granny!
See, Lolly? When did you get here?
I knew something was amiss after we were separated. Hidden ceremonial tools, an unconscious traveler. I must say, I'm very curious about what you're up to. How dare you go behind our backs like this, Auroron? Colluding with the Fatui? Oh, here we go again. Cat got your tongue, huh? You really think you can avoid a scolding just by staying quiet?
I'm not trying to avoid anything.
Oh, and now you're talking back. Well, go on then. Explain yourself. What the heck are you up to?
I'm sorry, Granny. I feel so guilty.
You! That's it! Where are my tools? I swear if I don't teach you a...
Wait, see, Lolly! Please, calm down. We, still learned a lot of info, didn't we? Like the fact that the captain isn't trying to seize the... So, maybe just save the scolding for later, okay?
Listen well, Auroron. You're right, travel... In all my years, I've never had a child cause me so much grief. Do you seriously not see what's at stake here? You've got... Why did you help the captain? And I... No answer? Think you're being smart? Real... Just use your brain. You've always been a good kid. Why would...
What?
I'm sorry that you have to hear all this. Indeed. It's like going to visit a friend at his house, only to suddenly hear—
Well, that's an oddly specific analogy.
Yes. And every time my friends scolded his Saurians, they would look at me the same way you're looking at me.
Wait, but you're the one getting your head chewed off. Stop making this about us!
Indeed. You've got a point. Then please just hang in there for a little while.
Oh? You dare gossip between yourselves instead of listening to me?
Sorry.
Sorry, Gran. You say all the right things.
Who's Aoife?
That's irrelevant. The point is, he hangs out with this kid. Auroron, if you're still thinking about that...
Seems they've started talking about some kind of
That's not it. I know you tend to get down on yourself when you're upset, but I can tell I really hurt you this time.
His voice. Auroron! Where?
It sounds like he's somewhere super far away, but isn't he right here in front of us?
I'm really sorry. It's up to all of us to do everything we can to save Natlan. So I've got to go.
Get back here this instant!
What just happened?
It's a trick of his. If you grind spores into a powder and spray it in the air, it can be manipulated to create an illusion. He pulled it off flawlessly. Little brat.
Whoa, that's a little extreme.
I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation with them early. Auroron. We've got quite a long... Do you two have some time?
All right, it's been a while since we last ate.
Then let's go. We can find somewhere to sit.
How did this become Paimon's bit? All right. So you can just sit back and...
Hey, come on now.
Are you sure? Sure.
Need a surfboard?
Do you see two people standing by the door? They look...
What? Paimon?
Huh? How could that be? I guess my mind isn't as sharp as...
Do you think she...
There you go, miss. Oh, my.
So you've heard...
Of course I have. Aren't you the ones who saved Kachina and brought...
Wait, so you call her Granny
Well, given our ages, it'd probably be more accurate for me to call her my great-great-granny. She's one of the most famous people at the Masters of the Night Wind. Most days,
Huh? Gossiping about...
Oh, please, Granny, I wouldn't dare. I'm just beyond...
All right, that's enough.
Seat Lally? Seat...
Who's that?
Are you still...
You chumps come around here. I mean, come on.
Granny Seat Lally,
Exactly. And while we're at it, I'm not some lazy slacker either. Oh yeah. And I have to mentor all the new kids. Hey, new kid. Yeah, you. Don't play dumb. Didn't I teach you how to find phlogiston? You see, that's more like it. About dang time someone showed me a little respect. Yeah, Granny's a hard worker, all right.
Did she just...
Behind this pitch black...
she's
Is this another special...
No, I'd say it's...
Warning, warning. Huh? Trav...
What's wrong?
I'm gonna hurl. Hey...
You had Paimon...
How embarrassing. I'm sorry you had to see me.
Are you feeling okay?
There's...
Why not? Of course.
Please. No.
Huh?
Huh?
Yeah, this...
This is so...
It's okay, Seat Lolly. You had every right to complain about those things.
I can't take it anymore! Why do these things happen to me? Hearing me mumble under my breath is one thing, but hearing what... It's just like when you're rolling on the floor in your pajamas, but you forget to lock the door, and someone bursts in to deliver cabbages and sees the whole thing!
So that,
It happens to people in general, okay? Doesn't matter if you're too... Take a walk with me.
Looks like she's completely given up. Let's ride!
Well, great view, right?
Wow, it's beautiful! Oh no, what do we do?
I was an expression, okay? Let's just...
Really?
Well, and you're right. I'm just an eccentric...
What? You... Well, you are power...
Some are. What about you?
We don't find you scary at all.
I make people realize that... Oh,
We believe you. Shilonen has full faith in your abilities, and Auroran didn't seem scared of you. He thinks of you as...
Yes, but Mawika already told you about her plan. And you've given so much help to Auroran and me. Auroran's not like other people. As I mentioned, he was abandoned as a child. The reason being, his soul is incomplete. The Masters of the Nightwind view this as a bad omen, capable of bringing about illness and misfortune. No one knows who his parents were. He was just left on a rock in the wilderness. It's a miracle he wasn't devoured by some wild... The Masters of the Nightwind believe they can see human souls, and a possibility to turn Auroran into a vessel for lost soul. The ceremony would allow lost souls to gather within him. Auroran would then be sent to the Night Kingdom to return the souls to their rightful place, strengthening the ley lines and completing the ceremony.
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
Now, you see when damage occurs to the Night Kingdom, the souls held within disperse and remain adrift, unable to find a way back to the ley lines. This loss of souls damages the Night Kingdom. The ceremony can send back countless souls at once, which would benefit the Night Kingdom and the souls themselves. Of course, the vessel, Auroran. I wasn't surprised the chief at the time came up. When the chief asked for my opinion, Pathetic. Of course, in my tribe, death is rarely something to fear. But what kind of message would we be? It's not right. So, when I learned the ceremony had failed, I was ashamed by my inaction. The plan was never a secret. Everyone thought he would be happy he survived. And he asks this question. Would Natlan have been saved if the ceremony succeeded?
Wait!
He knows that, but he still feels guilty. Auroran has a strong... Maybe he chose to work with the Fatui because he still thinks he owes a debt to Natlan. I can only...
Traveler, didn't the captain say he found a way to solve the crisis? Maybe that's what brought Aurora... Anyway, we can't just let things go on like this.
Probably... Okay.
Hey, we're friends, aren't we?
Good point. Friends. I like the sound of that.
Auroran's probably back with the captain, don't you think? You mean about the backup plan? Do you really believe what the captain told us? Yeah, you're right. We should just go to her directly. But but she's probably asleep. We can find her first thing in the morning. Carving waves! Why is it so noisy outside? I would still have to sleep. Well, guess we should see what's going on.
You're already.
Wow, you're up early. That's impressive.
Let's not bring up. Anyway, I was also woken. I heard many.
The Abyss attacked again? Are you sure you can handle it on your own? Do you need our help?
I'll be fine. We also have the stadium could always use more manpower. I'm done making excuses for him. He's not. I was the one who vouched for him, so I need to report. But I should be able to convince them to let me. As for the ancient name, once we handle this crisis, I'll talk to Shiloh. Thank you.
She left in a hurry. Oh, look.
Need a surfboard? Traveler, over here! Oh, perfect. Our star Outlander has appeared.
Oh, you're all here! But,
Just my way of saying how awesome you are. We've got a real emergency on our hands, so this is the
alright, but can we get a quick run?
The Abyss suddenly attacked the Collective of Plenty. The Masters...
Yes, and the attacks are...
The tribes have plenty of... Chaska and I have been searching for survivors and treating the wounded. We just got back, but we need to head out again.
I plan on heading back to the Collective of Plenty, just in case my tribe needs me.
What about you, Mualani? Where are you gonna go?
I'll go help the Children of Echoes. They're the closest, so I can start... What about you guys? We could go together. Yeah, that does sound important. Nope. Who knows? Maybe... That would be pretty great, actually. It'll be fine. Your tribe doesn't...
Let's part ways here for now. And most importantly...
Oh, and...
Can we...
Alright, let's hurry up and talk.
Oh, it's you two. Look, I'm very...
That's alright, we're also in a hurry. We're gonna go help the Children of Echoes.
What? So he thinks my plan is too risky. He thinks I'm being stubborn. I shouldn't underestimate the Fatui's ability to gather intelligence. The Gnosis does have that function. But there's more to the story. I will answer you honestly, but I can use the power of the Gnosis to save Natlan. But it comes at a heavy price. The Gnosis would drain all the souls and memories from the Night Kingdom and weave them into a giant net, which would surround the ley lines and protect them against—
Wait, you can use souls to weave a net?
Yes. It means sacrificing those souls in the process. The Night Kingdom not only houses the souls of the dead, but also our memories and legends. Using the Gnosis means converting all three. Even then, given the enormity of the price, it's a solution I refused. Now it's true, both plans come at a risk. But after weighing our options, Natlan is unique among the nations of Teyvat. Given the ever-looming threat of the having a contingency plan is our duty. Still, this has always been a well-kept secret. I'm very curious.
Oh, one more thing? The captain said he found another way to solve the problem.
Without the Gnosis, he should have no other option. But I see no reason for him. Seems like our only path forward is to track him down, so he can answer that question for us. Judging by your expression, you must have doubted me, even if just for a second.
Not even a little! We would never— Wait, what?
Just maybe it was out of caution, anxiety, or simple curiosity. So now that you have your answer, do you still doubt me?
You scared, but—
That's a good thing. Oh, and as for the captain, the intelligence officers we assigned to the Fatui—
That's great! Sounds like we just have to wait a little longer.
Not just yet. Even though the Abyss is attacking several locations— Don't worry. I just need to finish coordinating our available—
Wait! You're going to fight in person? Didn't you—
That's true. I'm far less powerful than a god in my current state. No matter how you look at it, I just think there's strength in Anyway, I've told the chiefs of each tribe to strengthen their defenses and now I just—
Paimon's a little worried about how people— Alright, we should head out. Maybe we could— Let's ride!
Quick, over here! To safety!
Kachina!
What's the situation?
There's a trapped caravan that needs our help. We need to rescue—
We'll go together. Stay safe. We've got this. Let the mountain's veins boil! Bring it!
Check this out! Best of luck!
Propagate! I really thought I was done for. I can't thank you.
Don't worry about it. We're just glad you're okay. Let's see. Your goods look fine too. Guess
that should be the last abyssal pylon near the Children of Echoes. By the way, where's Seat Lolly? I thought she would come with you.
The Masters of the Night Wind also got attacked, so she would...
Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, this isn't a good place.
Looks like a few people were hurt after all. Oh.
The Abyss threw a lot at us at once. Before long, Kachina brought over a... You mean the situation in the Night Kingdom, right? Yeah, I feel the same way. It's impossible not to feel anxious when things...
That just means we need to buy the Pyro Archon more time.
You really are an eternal optimist, Mualani.
Why, thank you. I guess it's one of my better qualities.
So, specifics aside, the Pyro Archon confirmed the...
And somehow the captain finds out about it, goes to fight the Pyro Archon, and calls her out. Honestly, if he has the same information...
We talked to Moika before we left the stadium. According to her, the cost... And, well, it makes sense. If that was truly the better choice...
Yeah, I trust the Pyro Archon. Plus, she burned down. When it comes to Natlan's survival...
I agree. Maybe the captain weighed the cost. Life is important, but so are history and memory.
As the Archon...
The next question is...
this is all
We still don't have enough information. What?
Let's head back then. With how many...
Sounds good. I have a few...
I was just about to ask. Register. You got it. All right. See.
Oh, you... Moika! Oh, Chatsuka and Koichi are here! Wait.
I'm fine.
They ran into the Fatui while out on a mission and decided to follow them.
The Fatui?
Calm down and let me explain. Watch out. It's the Fatui.
Were they attacked by the Abyss? No, wait. It looks like they're protecting a group of travelers.
You're right. Let's keep observing.
We're glad you're okay. given the appearance of abyss monsters all over Natlan. You should...
Thank you.
We don't expect anything in return. We were out on a mission, and so if you truly wish to repay the favor, you can...
Oh, okay. We can...
We're not asking you to cover up our activities. Nonetheless...
Got it.
Did you hear that? They mentioned a captain.
Exactly. Still, there was no trade. I didn't believe the captain when he said...
Maybe we've been wrong about the Fatu.
It's too early to say. Let's follow them and see what's real.
So this is where they were headed.
Koichi, wait for me.
Oh, no, you don't. How...
Look, I can use this terrain to my advantage. With our tribes...
We still can't see anything on the inside. What if you can't find cover? You won't have anyone to watch your back.
The more heavily guarded the location, the more valuable the secrets. That intel is worth the...
Fine. You're not gonna listen to me anyway.
That's even more risky. You've been running around saving people. I'm confident I can protect myself.
I can.
You really believe that?
Fine, don't believe me. But you can't honestly tell me infiltrating a heavily guarded Fatui hideout all on your own. You know, growing up, even if I...
All right. All right. Got your ropes?
Yeah, let's go.
The Fatui have eyes all over this place. Now. Not sure how many chances I'm gonna get. I need to act. Good. I made it without getting caught. I should get to that platform over there. But it's guarded by the Fatui. Koichi should have line of sight. That's it. Now's my chance.
It's no use staying in one place. Looks like Chaska is helping me by keeping an eye on the Fatui movements. I'll wait for her signal. Time to move. Whew. That was close. Probably can't make it over in one go. I'll wait for my next... Now's my chance. I made it! Let's see... The Fatui's occupying all the best locations. If we could just get past them somehow... Wait! I've got it!
Huh? What's that noise?
Did something explode? Oh! What the heck is that? I could ask you the same thing!
Good, they're arguing. Looks like the people on the hill over there left to help their comrade. Come get me, Chop.
That's Koichi's. Give me your hand, quick.
Coming! I checked, and... Well, I was pretty helpful, right? You know, everyone usually jumps at the chance to work with me. Not my own sister, though. No, she avoids me like her life depends on it.
I was wrong, Koichi. You've done...
Wait, you're just gonna admit it? Now I look like the mean one.
Let's focus on the task at hand. We're in the heart of enemy territory.
All right. If you're not gonna take the bait, then I'll drop it. Looks like the Fatui are here to dig something up. I'm surprised they mobilized.
It seems like they're looking for a dragon relic. The device is...
Back? Back where? Should we keep following?
You really want to keep...
Of course!
Uh-oh. We've been...
Falling rock incoming! Watch out for your gadget!
What?
Once we got them off our tail, we went back to observe some more. They'd collect... It looked like they were waiting, though. So we decided to come back.
So, Koichi got injured trying to get them off your tail?
She pushed herself too hard and collapsed on the...
Well, I didn't cause you any trouble while we were...
You've done very well. I could make a comment on Noah.
I know. I'm already...
So, our current intel suggests the Fatui is after the source mechanism. The device is a complete mystery.
I have no idea. But it's safe to assume the device... Shilonen, I need you to gather every scholar in Natlan familiar with the secret...
I'll get right on it.
Thank you both for your hard work. I prepared a small gift.
My patience...
You don't need to give it.
I accept.
There's some for the rest of you as well. They're one of my... I'll start investing.
Need a surfboard? Carving waves!
What's next for...
I'm taking Koichi home. What?
Hey, it's not like I'm so...
That's what you always say. Everything's no big... What if the Abyss attacks again?
I won't. Triple promise I won't.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. On the off chance something like that works. But I'm a doctor. I have a duty to help people in need, no matter how hard... I guess you're right. But I don't have to like it.
This reminds Paimon of when we first met. Except you were the one trying to stop Chaska from doing...
I'd do the same for anyone trying to put their life in danger. As a doctor, I don't want people to get...
Then try to see things from my perspective. You clearly want to protect your patients. So
The two of you are the same, you know?
I disagree. I understand the risks and costs of my decisions.
Who wants to be like her? Overconfident, always making excuses when things go wrong.
That's just not true.
You think I don't...
Okay, don't get into another fight!
Don't worry, Paimon.
Plus, we're family.
Okay, you don't have to...
So, you're all good?
Neither of us are really...
Plus,
Be my guest. See you later.
There's no rush. At least grab a nice meal with your...
bye, you two.
Those two will probably make up for... Well... why do you look so awkward?
Okay, I won't beat around the bush.
Awesome! Just give us...
Hey, friends don't order each other around.
Oh yeah, you mentioned Paimon and the Traveler discussed it after you left.
I agree with your hypothesis. Auroron came back. He helped the Masters of the Nightwind defend our...
What? He came back?
I told him to give up whatever he's doing, but he refused. He said they're just... Apparently, he came back to fulfill his duty.
I'm surprised you let him go at all.
I had to prioritize my tribe. Besides, the situation was intense. I couldn't focus. Plus, he was on guard. He knew I would try to go after him, so he... all these years of calling me Granny.
Don't say that! Your tribe all raised him together.
You're right. He's not only a child of the Masters of the... Besides, Auroron is my apprentice.
Wait, what?
Look. Remember how I said Auroron's... And this gem is what... It just so happens that... You guys know Aoife. Aoife doesn't... He probably...
That's amazing. You can do something like that?
Most people can't. But I can. That trick he used to bring you to the Night Kingdom isn't anything special, by the way.
So in other words... That's amazing, Seat Lolly. Let's take a look right away!
Once we get to the... I know.
Huh, that's a tough question. Paimon doesn't have a grandma?
To be honest, I've always doubted my ability to look after him. But if I stop here, it will haunt me until I'm 500 years old. Yeah, you're right. First anger, then tears. Oh, wait!
You're just making it worse, Traveler!
I need to look at his... I don't care. And I won't blame him.
You sure you'll be okay? We can come with you if you...
Did you just say...
Is that okay? We have a pretty good reason to see it too, don't we?
You...
Don't worry, we're...
Then... all right. Are you ready?
Look how good you're doing. And you? Aoife says you're taking up too much space.
Hey! How's it going, Auroron?
Good. How are you? No, just...
Sounds fascinating.
They told me you were...
By the way...
No, don't worry. I've already wrapped your...
You really knew...
Light up the smoke and you can see the path through the
Hey.
Appeared out of nowhere?
It's the Fatui. Their leader if you run into them.
You're from the Masters of the Nightwind.
I enjoy living by myself out... I guess you're from the Fatui. The one everyone's calling a big...
Not an inaccurate... I'm looking for someone who may be known to you. Citlali is her name.
Granny? What does an Outlander want? I've heard the name. You have business with...
There's no point to further questioning if you insist on hiding things from me.
Oh, he could tell I was lying, and now he's... Hey! At least tell me why you're looking for
It's none of your concern. I have my own means of tracking her down.
Why are the Fatui looking for her? I can't just let them go like this. I have to figure out what they're planning. They've just been studying the ley line.
The situation has seen no true improvement.
My lord!
Ignore him.
He knows I'm following him, but he's strong. I can tell. But they're...
What is it?
My lord,
A ley line disturbance. Certain...
That was a spell. How did he do that so easily? Soulfaring is supposed to be extremely difficult.
I feel much better. Thank you, my lord.
Think nothing of. Stay vigilant, and continue to get... However...
Yes, sir.
Why are the Fatui fighting against the Abyss? I've been following him this whole time and still it seems like his subordinate. And now he's headed to the stadium.
You two, with me. Everyone...
Yes, sir!
He's going inside?
Forgive me, my lord.
This nation.
Yes, sir.
He just walked straight into the stadium. What is he gonna do? They're both incredibly strong. Wait, this feeling. Just like the other day near the ley lines, it's faint. Is that why he's looking for Granny? If he dies here, then all clues will be lost.
As for you...
No matter how you don't have
I'm beginning to... You...
No need to force yourself. I've never seen... You know I've been...
When walking in the forest, it is only natural to encounter wild beasts. However, not every beast has the courage to come out and bite.
And yet, one of those very beasts saved your life.
Then speak. What do you want?
I didn't save you because I wanted something. My soul is more perceptive than others. I can the questions you asked her just now, well...
So?
There's no turning back for me now. What I did back there is going to get me in a lot of trouble. You attacked the... So...
Seem to care little...
It's too late for that. Start from the beginning.
Explain your...
See, Lolly is...
If you truly...
I want to do something to change Natlan for the better. Something I can accomplish with my own two hands. You're...
Strange. Citlali is said to be the legendary Granny Eatstlit.
Why do you need now?
That is not so...
Don't forget.
Do you not believe?
People can lie.
You may not live among your tribe. Let's go. We'll see if you have what... I see. Interesting.
Worth trying, I think.
Rather than weaving a net to protect the ley lines, this method would address the... by reconstruct...
traveler, Paimon.
Paimon's fine.
I'm just... After everything, he still can't let go of the past. For some reason, now that he's all grown up, he thinks no one can tell him what to do. He thinks he can just run. I'll show him. If he tries to run one more time...
Maybe stubborn...
Is that supposed to be...
Yeah, what is it even...
The loom of fate?
Oh, anyway... If he...
Which means...
Why is he so...
Yes, she needs...